Hey guys, Dark Eye here. Today we're talking about, we're going to talk about Patreon. So, I'm an Arcane collector, but I've actually been a few different levels of the Patreon package over my time on the Patreon level for Chronicles of Arcane. I started at the master level. For anyone who didn't know, that's where I started. I moved up to, and they don't actually have it anymore. I think I was one of the, I think there was only ever 3 of us at a time. But I was a Legends tier for a while, and then I moved into the, what people refer to the AC tier, which is Arcane Collector. There's only 20 spots at the time of recording, which is, I don't know, 12:30 on the 15th of October, 2024. There is 1 spot open for the Arcane Collector tier. But today I wanted to speak and just talk about the Patreon. And is it worth it to pick up a spot? You know, whether you're picking up, you know, the lowest spot, which is Apprentice, or if you want to pick up and spend $100 a month at the highest tier at $100. And it really depends on you personally. Like, take the information that I'm giving you and use this any way you want. I will be linking the Patreon down into the description of my video. So please go and look at the Patreon. The Patreon is amazing. So one of the biggest things that you'll get access to if you are a Patreon is the private part of the Discord, which doesn't seem like a lot, but you know, you get behind the scenes, and there's some really cool stuff that Ryan shares. You'll be able to talk to Nate and Trey behind the scenes. There's some really cool things that happen. So you get that just at the $5 tier, which is the Apprentice. You get, behind the scenes and things. And so spending $5 a month, I think if you want just the basic access, great, awesome. If you want a little bit more than that, if you want a little bit more than just the behind the scenes access, the Journeyman tier. You'll get, the behind the scenes, you'll get all of that. Plus, you'll get a promo card. It's the Patreon Blessing. I actually don't think I have a Patreon Blessing promo card. That would have been actually really cool to have on hand to show you guys. Because I don't think I have one in my binder. I should have a DGS 10 of that. That's a funny story that someday will be told. Not today, though. But yeah, so you'll get that. And then, so that's at the $10 tier. Once you move up from that, they also do giveaways. The giveaways don't happen very often, but they do giveaways specifically for Patrons. So it is cool to have some of those fun things like that. Once you move up from that, you'll hit the Master tier. The Master tier is $25. It is limited to only 100 people. There's 84 people. There's 84 spots open. So it's not like it's going to run out tomorrow. I haven't been a Master tier for a while, so I'm not 100% sure what a lot of the Master tiers still get. But I assume it's very similar to what I get as an Arcane collector, just, a little different. You'll still get, all of the stuff I listed below, but you also start getting a discount on product. So if you buy product directly from Chronicles, you'll get a discount. I don't know exactly what the discount is. I believe it might be 10% as a discount, but it is, 10% is a nice discount. Like if you're buying a decent chunk of change, buying a decent chunk, 10% is a nice break. You'll still get promo cards. You'll get all kinds of stuff that way. There was an art print that got sent out. I think it was the Sebastian art print that got sent out at one point. That was really cool. So you'll have a lot of things like that get put out. So there's some really cool things that way. And again, you still have access to the private Discord and everything. The last one is that AC tier, the Arcane Collector. Now that is $100 a month. This is when you really get some big things. You get to make a card. So I actually have 2 cards that were created. We have a Beast Tamer I won't spoil who created these cards. I will let those people who created these cards speak for themselves. But these were 2 cards that were created. So, you know, we have Beast Tamer, 18 out of 20. So there was only 20 of these numbered that were given out, just because there's 20 Arcane collectors. So the only way to get a numbered one was to be an Arcane collector. And then Hexcraft was another one. This was 16 out of 20. And it even has like the Patreon logo and everything. I don't know if you guys can see that really well. But again, that was, you know, given out only to Patreon. Now I'm sure that these cards will be in a set. Don't ask me which set, I don't know. I assume both of these will be in Primordial Rise, but again, I don't know. That's just my assumption. So that's one of the biggest things that you'll get. You'll have all kinds of other goodies. There was one month that we got an uncut sheet. That was a really nice gift. So why do I support it personally? I support it because I want the game to continue to grow, to expand. And I think, you know, giving $100 a month really does help that. The rewards like these are really cool. Again, we also get like, you know, when we first started doing it, we got a sample pack 1 month. We've got Halloween packs last year. I'm sure we'll get Halloween packs. We've got, you know, we got Nyxarian War 1 month. You know, we got we just got a box of Nyxarian War that was, here, I have it right here. Or somewhere here, around here. So we got this, the non-alternating Nyxarian War. And those are all really cool things that we got. And that's one of those cool little like bonuses that you can get. And so, again, there's one Arcane collector. Not saying that you guys have to get it. I'm just saying if you guys want to, I'm just letting you guys know. I do think that like there's a lot that's missed out on if you chat in the Discord and you're not a Patreon. Maybe jump in at the $5 tier. It's $5 a month. It's $60 a year that you're tossing out to a game that you're probably spending a lot more than $60 on at the end of the day. And so spending $5 a month on it to just get access to the private Discord. On that same note, the Arcane collectors, you do get access to a private Discord, private section of the Discord that only Arcane collectors get access to. I can't speak on what is shared in there, but it is specifically only Arcane collectors that have access to that part of the Discord. So those are some really cool parts of that. Now, the one thing that I have, and I'll ask this question, is because the Master tier does offer a little bit, yeah, well, I don't want to say different, but does offer other stuff that the Arcane collector doesn't. Would you guys want me to sign up for a Master tier as well? And then I can show what Master tier gets versus what Arcane collectors get. I don't have an issue, you know, signing up and paying a little extra just so I can, you know, make videos for both Master tier and Arcane collectors. That way I can show both what Masters and Arcane collectors get. Drop me a comment down below if you guys want to. Otherwise, let's open a couple packs and then we'll end this video. Probably a little bit longer than I wanted, but you know, a little bit of fun. For anyone who doesn't know, ooh, Thunderbird, that's kind of cool. For anyone who doesn't know, we have the Halloween set that gets officially released on what? Friday now. Got moved up from Monday to Friday. So Friday is the official release date of the new Halloween set. So 2024's Halloween set is now Friday. Pummel Void Beast. Water Essence. So anyone who wants Halloween product, I will be selling Halloween product on Whatnot. I also, if you want to DM me on Discord or anything, let me know. I'd be happy to hook you up with some Halloween products. I have plenty. Ooh, a full holo keg. You know, that is a great card to end on. Let's go, keg. So yeah, guys, that's a wrap for my video for today. If you guys have any questions about Patreon or anything, about my thoughts on if it's worth it, like I said, for me, it's worth it. I like it. I do it because I want to support them. There's been months where I'm like, I don't think I've really got $100 worth. But there's been months where like Ryan has sent something and I was like, oh my God, we got like over the moon 10 times worth what I would have ever expected out of the Patreon for that month. So it really just depends on the month. Overall, I love the Patreon. I love what we get. I love everything that way. It's really amazing. So it really just depends. I always feel bad if someone new joins and they maybe get a month where it's like maybe not as good as the last month or maybe not as good as the next month. But it all evens out. It all evens out in the end. Especially I think if you're like consistently in the Patreon for months after months, you'll definitely get a lot of better months that way. So definitely hook up. Definitely look at joining. Like I said, there's quite a few different tiers depending on what level you're wanting. So just pick up the one that you want if you want to. So yeah, I think that's everything. Again, thanks guys for stopping by, and I can't believe we pulled a full hollow keg. That's amazing. It's a really cool card. So, and again, I don't know if I actually said that. You actually do, at the Arcane tier, you do get a created card. So, that was Keg's card that he got to create at the $100 tier. Like, that's absolutely amazing that he got to create this card. So, that was something he got to do, and he did a really good job, you know, creating it and making a really fun card. So, thank you guys. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Darcy's Dark Eye, signing off.